I've got the blues, I feel so lonely. I'd give the world if I could only make you understand. It surely would be grand. I'm going to telegraph you, baby, ask you, won't you please come home? 'Cause when you're gone, I worry all day long. Oh, baby, won't you please come home? 'Cause your mama's all alone. I have tried in vain, nevermore to call your name. When you left, you broke my heart, but that will never make us.
Hello Space Engineers, welcome back to Hephaestus Prime. I'm Wellington6012. Hope everybody's all fit and well. So here we are on a bit of a rainy day over at the Western Frontier Outpost. Haven't been here for a while, so we are here for pretty much one thing, which is, well, yeah, you know what it is. I'm a few meters above the silver mine and managed to find the, the seam of gold. So first up, we'll make a little bit of a drilling arm to get this gold out. Now, because it's such a narrow seam, I'm going to use this hinge here, put a piston on it, and that way I can sort of manipulate it to get across as much as I can. I think that makes sense. Yeah, anyway. Once all that's sort of organised and the refinery is refining away, hopefully, we'll just duck over to the neighbouring trading outpost. Got some acquisitions to cash in, just have a bit of a look in there, see what's happening. I've been over here in such a long time. Then come back. I'm going to make some superconductors using the gold and take the rest of the gold ingots back with me. Before we head to Fort Rutherford, we will swing by Mount Rutherford, the Alpine Communications Hub. Just want to put in another laser antenna. So just the one that's there at the moment is at the bottom of the tower and it's kind of facing the wrong way. That will be perfect for talking to the Sirius orbital platform, but I need another one kind of facing the other direction to talk to the moon. So really starting to ramp up preparations to head to the moon, so we're not too far away from doing that. Once that communications hub is all sorted and I've reprogrammed the aerials for the Sirius, there's a couple of things I want to do there. We'll head down to Fort Rutherford, and I've done a bit of work there already, and what I'm going to do is, well, I'll show you when I get there. It's quite a big sort of job. Don't know if we'll get it all done this episode. Well, no, well, we won't get it all done this episode, but we'll make a pretty good dent on it, hopefully. As I say, I've already made a bit of a start to it, and yeah, something to look forward to. Okay, so that's the piston and hinge in, so now I'll pop a drill head on here as well, which I'll have to mine out a bit of room, I think, because that's not going to fit. So I'll just capture this and pop it into the refinery. Okay, just I've already made the one plunge, as you can see. Just need to put on a second drill to sort of, yeah, I'm just sort of in between layers. It's not quite getting all of it, I think. So I'll just get this going. That should get all of it now. I think the drill was getting all of it, but just to be on the safe side, I'll use the double drill there. So yeah. Right, now, the stone I'm not capturing, well, I am capturing it, but I've got a connector set up down here as an ejector, and I drilled out this void down here, so that's all just popping into there. So there's a little bit going into the refinery, but most of it's getting diverted out of there. Just getting a bit lost. There's really a bit of a rabbit warren down here, like most of my subterranean connection tunnels. So yeah, so there you go. It's yeah, clicking through the gold, which is good. Just find that connector. There it is, and we can just manually dump this thing out. Right, well, I will continue on for this. I will continue on with this. And yeah, once this has made its plunge, I'll just pull it back out again, twist it around slightly, and put it back in, so we have another go at the seam of gold. And yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. Okie pokey, can turn those off now. So it made a couple of plunges there, so hopefully we've got enough gold to be going on with. Just retract that for next time. Right, let us find our way out. Up here, down here, and then these are the wind turbines, which there's a little hole in the ground. There we go. Marvellous. Still raining. Never mind, we'll get inside into the dry. Until I have to fly over to the trading post in an opening cockpit. One. Right. So far, 150 ingots, so that's good. Still 5,000 kilos or a ton of ore left, so we'll just chew through that. So that should all be done by the time we get back to the trading post. Just before I do some superconductors, make sure I haven't got any already, which I don't. So, where are we? Make sure we've only got one assembly here. There we are. So 100 of those, because that's what it takes to make a laser antenna. And just checking. Yeah, that's got enough gold. Right, let's head over. Oh, no, hang on. We need to take some stuff with us. I've got some. Ooh, what are they? Reactor components, I think. And some ingots, but I just need to take some iron with me. 92, so I should just, yeah, retreat. That's cool. Jolly good. Alright. Alrighty, so there is a pirate base that spawned over there. I think it's just one of those little ones. Over there it can stay, I think. I'm not really interested in chasing after any pirate bases. Especially after dealing to that fighter one, which has just absolutely filled my inventories up to the gunnels back at Fort Rutherford, so I don't think we'll need anything else in a hurry. Apart from gold, of course. Alright, so into the relative dry again. That's good. So I'll cash in these contracts and I'll have a look and see what else is there, but I've just got this feeling I'm not going to come back down here again. Well, I mean, I'll probably come down to the western outpost if I need more gold, but I don't think I'll come to this trading post again. Just cash all these in. Because this was really mainly for zone chips, and yeah, I've pretty much given up on the old safe zone. For now, for the serious. I don't think it's gonna really happen. Just checking here, I can get those. No, they're usually a bit too heavy. No, too far. No, not too bombs. Too far as well, and that's it. Yeah. I mean, I took that silver contract, but yeah, I don't think I'll be coming to this trading post again. As I say, I've done my dash on safe zones for Hephaestus Prime. Actually, hang on, I'll just quickly check that there's no uranium, because I could probably do some of that. Yes, but future series, next series, which will be Mars, which is still a while away yet, but that's the idea, is that Hephaestus Prime, I'll go to the moon, I'll set up a base there, and we're building a ship to get us to Mars, and then Mars will be the next series. And I'll do things the same, but things a little bit different as well. Right, yeah. Okay, let's just head back over. Yeah, so Sirius, it's the safe zones are just too power hungry, so yeah, it'll be a new challenge for me when I do it next time, and I'm not going to worry about it. In fact, just looking at this pirate base, just nasties in general, I could have turned more on by now, and I have been putting defences up around the place for these drones or pirates that just aren't coming, but yeah, that's kind of intentional. It's still just a learning thing, Hephaestus Prime, but I think things will be a little bit more dangerous next series on Mars. So anyway, that's a little bit about what's ahead, and yeah, we'll fly this back to the base, hook up, and we'll just grab some bits and pieces and then head back to Mount Rutherford, then Fort Rutherford. Alright, so ready to head off now. I've got the 100 superconductors in the flyer, and I'm carrying a few silver and a few gold ingots. Got sort of 150 ingots, so that's not too bad. Of gold, got 1,000 ingots of silver, so I'm sure that'll come in useful somewhere. Right, so yeah, off to Mount Rutherford now. Just quickly swing by there and put a laser antenna up on the aerial, on the main aerial, so that we can talk to the moon. As I said before, that's not far away. Okay, here we are, up at Mount Rutherford. Only just made it up. Like, this is beyond the limits of what the atmospheric thrusters can really do up here, so it was a little bit hairy landing the flyer. I managed to make it. Right, I'm just going to rename this, because this is the one that will talk to Sirius. And then we will put in this other laser antenna to talk to the moon. So, just trying to figure out where it goes. I'd really rather not get rid of these lights, because it's just a bit of a hassle to put them back in, but I think there's a bit of a gap there that will work. Will work for Mars. Where is the moon? Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't think that's going to work. I have to put it around the other side. Well, where's Sirius? Okay, Sirius is up there, so that will use the one that's already there. So I'll have to put it around here. Should be able to put it just there. Okay. Just put these reinforcing things. I think it's all attached, but yeah, I don't want this tower to fall over, so best be on the safe side. Put some reinforcing in. So just in there will be fine, and that way I'll be able to see the moon with it. Because they are somewhat directional, these things, but like the Gatling guns, they don't fire or aim backwards, as it were. And saying that, I still will actually need to put one where I was just going to put it before to link to Mars. Not today though. Right, just rename this the Lunar Link. Cool, and we'll just finish this off. And then we'll do a little bit of programming. Alright, so we'll just link up this antenna. Which is a lot easier now I know how to do it. Now, I wonder what laser antenna 2 is. Anyway, so that's all established now. Awesome. And now we can go into the orbital platform and actually turn off the antenna up there. We'll just make sure that that is working. Yeah, we'll just turn off the antenna, and that way I won't have those sentries coming up on my HUD. Oh, don't have anything coming up on my HUD anymore. Alright, let's just make sure I can get back into it. Yeah, it's definitely there. Okay, I might need to put a beacon up. Don't have a beacon. Okay, what if I just pull that right back? So then it's out of range of the sentries. No, that didn't work. Which it won't, because the sentries... Yeah, it can't talk to it, but it can still see the sentries because it's in their range. Okay. Well, I will continue to muck around with this for a little bit. And then I'll head back down to... Yeah, I'll have to put a beacon up there. Yeah, I'll see you back at Fort Rutherford. Okay, back safe and sound. Now, I've got my flyer on recharge, and I always put all my vehicles on recharge. Lately, though, they haven't been charging or fully charged, like the flyer when I head over the western frontier. That is because the base is not fully recharged. So as you can see, we do have power. We do have a surplus, so they are filling up slowly, but yeah, it's I've just had no issues with power. But I guess the base has just gotten to such a size that I am really starting to use it with all these lights and things. Yeah, the upshot is I need to put in some wind turbines, so that will be a task for later on. Not right now. What we're going to do now is we're going to go up to the command level. So new level, it's sort of the main point of today, even though we're already halfway through the episode. And yes, we're going to dig out a command room, something I've been wanting to do ever since I got to this location. And yeah, so this is the foyer. You've seen me dig out these and make them before, so I thought I'd just do that off camera. Up 2 flights of stairs here. Just this is the medical room, so just a bit of reference as to where we are. We are getting pretty deep here, so yeah, another flight and a half up to the habitation area. Back down here. Now, behind this blast door is where the command room's going. And what do you think is behind this door? Big reveal. A big rock wall. Okay, so that's as far as I've got on that. Yes. So what I'm going to do is obviously drill this out. And yeah, have to make a room. Now, I'm not really sure how it's going to look. I think 2 levels, a ramp up and a ramp down. And yeah, sort of a mezzanine floor on one side and a big wall on the other side for all the screens and things. Yeah, so this will be a walkthrough. There will be a exit at the other end, which will go both outside externally and also to another section of the base, which is yet to be discussed. It's in planning. Yeah, so that's a task, a project for later on, but yeah, I do just need to be careful. I am getting actually pretty close to the surface here, believe it or not. Even though we've gone down into the ground, this is where the gully sort of cuts in, so as I head out this way, I kind of am getting closer to the surface as the mountain drops away. But that is intentional, and that's why I'm sort of so far, you know, so I think 10 or 8 blocks below the medical bay. Yeah. So anyway, let's continue on with getting this dug out. I think I'm just going to have to do it by hand. I did consider whether I put in a drill machine. Yeah, I don't know. But one thing's for sure, it will be a sped up thingy. Okay, welcome back. I say welcome back because it's tomorrow for me. So I've decorated, well, a little bit of decoration in here, nothing too major. I have put a sensor on this door, so let's have a look in here. So this is the room. I've already edited that montage, which is about 3 minutes long, which is about 90 minutes of work squashed down into 3 minutes. So yeah, I've put this conveyor in with the vents. They don't actually do anything because it's not airtight in here, obviously. Yes, and I've also put in this cargo container, so we have got permanent access to some stuff. Now, what I'm going to do is grab some of these panels, and we'll just hop out here, because I have done a couple of things off the line. So I've made some images up to go on these screens. Now, I've put them in the models folder. So using the data, so they're DDS files. So I covered that off way back in, I think it's episode 14 or 15 or something. So that's how I do these, through they're not config files, but the data files. And, oops. I could just double click those, but that doesn't work. Right, so there we go. That's our command center. And I'm going to turn this door off because it's annoying me. Right. Now, what I'm going to do is put up some very large screens up here. So I've already got them in there. What I'll do is, I don't know what's going to go on this 3x3. But I'll fill it up with something. So that can go up there. And then I think I'll put some 1x1s in. So there and there. And then I haven't used one of these yet, and I've been looking forward to using one of these. The big 5x5, which I don't have enough stuff for. Ugh. So these came out of the Sparks of the Future DLC, is it? I think it's from there. I imagine, being that they're electronic, that's probably the case. And we'll just put some. Actually, hang on, that's crooked. Must have been a bit loose with the grind drill there. And we'll put those there. As I say, I have no idea what's actually going to go on those, but they work quite well down in the production facility. So I'll just weld all these up. How did I know that was going to run out of stuff? Alright. Now, this image will make perfect sense when I put it up. Now, I spent quite a bit of time actually doing some aerial photography. I wanted to get a really nice looking map to put up here, and I've spent an awful lot of time pretty much half finishing one. And I did a little bit of Googling, and this is what I came up with. So this is actually a topographical map of the Earth-like planet. And yeah, some of these, it has sort of bugged out a bit, some of the words. But yeah, looks pretty good. Now this is courtesy of Vox Sirico, I think the name was. I'll put a link down in the description to his artwork page, and there's a whole lot of images in there. Like there's also the other planets as well, I think, and it's the whole planet. This is just my sort of neck of the woods, but gives you an idea of where our layout is. So we've got Fort Rutherford there, the Southern Gateway outpost, and the Southern Observation that we just did the last time. Mount Rutherford over there. That's not actually Mount Isambard. Mount Isambard's about here somewhere. But yeah, that's where we all started in the Beast. We went up through here and through here, took out the pirate base, then up on the high peak. We sort of went around here a bit, and then came back through here, over there. Yeah, we went over this hill, didn't we? And then came down to Fort Rutherford. So when you look at it, it wasn't actually that big a journey, but I mean, it did take us a week or two or 3 or 4. And yeah, you can just see how far away that western outpost is. It's way over here. So we're all pretty combined in there, but this is just all out by itself. And it's a bit hard to see, but there is the FCHS outpost in there. So that's sort of the main focus of the room, really, which I think looks pretty cool. So I'll put some other images up on here, and I'll just use the image Space Engineers text to image program. So yeah, they'll be a lot simpler. And what I'll probably do is actually put a sensor in here so that this only turns on when I'm actually in the room. So that should save on a bit of lag and memory usage, because I can only imagine how much that is taking up that image. But that's cool. So yeah, I would definitely recommend go and have a look at Vox's imagery. I think there was one there as well that told you what ores were where and stuff as well, but that was a bit hard to tell on the definition. They were just dots really. But anywho, so really happy with how this has come out down here. It's looking pretty good. So what I might do is just finish off these screens, and yeah, I'll start to put some stuff in here. Stand by, back in a minute. Alrighty, so I've done a little bit of work here. Now, first of all, just as I approach this door, I don't want to go in too far. So there we go, everything's all switched off, all the lights, so we're in a very much a power down mode. And then if I actually walk in, there we go, everything comes on. So that's the same as the engineering department. Now, also the same as the engineering department, I do actually need to fix the hole in the floor. No, I need to... There's a timer. So when I come in, it switches all this on. And when I leave the sensor, it activates the timer, which is probably still going from when I left. Hang on. Yes, it is. So I'll stop that. So yeah, that's the reason for that it just doesn't turn off when I go out of the field of range. Range of field? Range of field? Field or range? When I go out of range of the sensor, is because when I sit down at one of these tables, it does the same thing. It treats me as being on the grid rather than an individual player. So yeah, I put that timer in just so that I do have a few minutes up my sleeve. So it's basically when I'm not here full stop rather than just in and out. So I've put in this little kitchenette down here with some little seats. So just yeah, I sort of did this off camera. And in here, just some toilets. So that's them, and they're on the automatic door closers, so they should do that soon. And here I have put in just some tables and stuff so you can see out there. Right, now what I was going to do was the projector table. Where's that hiding? So I'll get one of those. Just put that there. And what I was going to do just before we sort of finish up today is put well, probably put a couple of these. So what I'm thinking is that I'll put one there, and put some chairs and stuff around it, I guess. And I'll put a screen up on the wall there and one up there. Some chairs around it. Yeah, I'll do that off camera anyway. And yeah, just going to have these as my sort of operations, as it were, for this series. So what I want to do is do a blueprint of that. So which one is it? I've got so many of them. I'll do that one because I think that will show up a bit better. Yeah. There we go. And oh, we need to turn it. Not that way. That way. No, not that way. That way. And now maybe that way. Yeah. And bring it back down. Cool. And we can make it a little bit bigger with these. Ooh, not that big. Like that. There we go. Actually, oh no, I could still put a screen up there. Yeah, it's not in the middle, but it's not in the middle. Stand by it. Must be... No. Yes. About there. Cool. That's good. Alright. And I don't know what I'll put on that one, but I'll put something on there. Yes. So with that, I think we will call it a day. I will probably do some more stuff in here off camera, because I don't actually really know what I want to put in here. There's a big space to fill up. Not as big as what it is up in the habitation zone up the top there, because of course that's originally what was going to be the control center. Yeah, so it's still a big space, but not that big. So yes, what I will probably do is just off camera before the next episode, I'll probably make a bit of an entrance through here, so continue drilling this out. So I'll go a few meters that way, and then I'll turn left and go a few meters that way to an external entry into here. So that's good, because just you can see the grass, mossy stuff's kind of starting to come through, and just up in this corner here, I think this block may even just be peeking out under the ground. That's how close this got coming out. So yeah, the ground level sort of slopes down like this and slopes down that way. So yeah, we are quite close to the surface, as you can tell by the mossy stuff. Right, so as I was saying, I'm going to do some stuff off camera, and the sun is just about to go down, so I'm quickly going to jump outside and put those extra wind turbines in. So I think I'll put 3 or 4 of those in. So with that, I'll start heading out there. Thanks everybody for watching today. I hope you did enjoy the episode, and can hopefully join me again next time. Stay safe out there, everybody. Have a good one.